Focusing workshop with little children from the community of El Tablon. A new dawn. Very early in the morning, we traveled through the mountain range along the roads of the Chimborazo province, accompanied by a colorful and green landscape, on the way to a school located in the community of El Tablon in the canton of Colta, more than an hour from the city of Riobamba. The weather felt cold but sunny. Little children between the ages of 9 and 10, along with their teachers, were awaiting our arrival. It was a simple and warm classroom, with walls painted yellow. This would be the setting for this new and exciting experience. 45 children entered the room in a noisy and curious manner, asking the facilitators what we were going to do, wanting to know our names, and in a hurry to begin. "Good morning," shout the children, and we begin the workshop. We started by playing various games that brought about laughter and prepared the children and their teachers for learning the pause. The little assistants looked at us with very attentive eyes, anxious to learn. The first game was very simple. Each boy or girl passes the balloon to the classmate next to them in a circle as fast as possible, almost without acknowledging them. The balloon falls to the ground again and again. For the second round, the facilitator asked the participants to pass the balloon again, but this time in a different way, by pausing. Taking some time before handing over the balloon and looking at our classmate next to us, in silence, to see what happens. One of the teachers shares that she realizes that we live in an accelerated environment where people demand that we do things quickly, and we demand that from others. This is why it is difficult for us to pause, and it even brings about laughter when we do it. The next exercise helped us to see the difference between doing something quickly and doing it with a pause. The facilitator asked us to say something that we have said perhaps a million times. Each one's name. It was a little girl's turn to pause. She says her name quickly. Jessica. So then, the facilitator invites the group to help their classmate practice the pause, any way they like. One of their classmates animatedly says, "I will help her," and then he pauses with her name. Jessica. Jessica tries again, this time pausing before saying her name. Jessica. After seeing that their classmate had done it, the children become happy. A little boy has taught all of us, in a natural and spontaneous manner, to accompany and help another person pause. The pause is not only useful in the workshop. The children learn to use it in everything, even when they are mad at their brothers and sisters. During the next exercise, the children evidence some differences between playing tag without a pause and with a pause. One of them says, "At the beginning it was lousy, but with a pause, it was nice." Then it was an adult's turn to pause. It was hard for him, so the facilitator invited one of the boys to show him how he pauses. The boy, with much confidence, shows him how to do it. The adult again has learned to pause from the boy. Dancing with sticks begins. For this, the participants form two lines, pairing up. A small stick is given to each pair, and the facilitator asks each person to accompany and take care of his or her partner. Sometimes they will be keeping their eyes open, and other times with their eyes closed, but always accompanying and taking care of one another. In this exercise, we learn to listen and care for our friends. At the end of the exercise, both partners keep their eyes closed, while they avoid dropping the stick or for the communication to break. At the end of the workshop, each child walked to the center of the classroom and paused in order to choose the colored crayon with which they would draw what they felt about all of those new things. Pause, listening, feeling, accompanying, respect, not fighting, teaching. Each one took a piece of paper and sat where they felt, some in a corner, others placed their sheet over a chair, others got together, but each one had his or her own space to be with him or herself and with what they feel, for a moment, in order to draw what each had learned and felt throughout the workshop. A circle was formed in order to share the felt of each participant and show their drawing to the group. Christian, the son of the community leader, shared the following: I learned a new dawn of love and friendship and of respect. This marvelous encounter, filled with energy and juvenile wisdom, finishes with the following testimony from Mike. We can teach what we have learned here. To whom can we teach? To many people, grandparents, parents, children, cousins, brothers and sisters, what we have learned here: solidarity, respect, peace, and not to make fun of others, and to pause, because if we don't pause, we hit each other and we get hurt.